back, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Glad you could join me. So I've got an unboxing for you today. As you saw from the splash screen there, the thumbnail, we are here to unbox Skuur'ge. This is what I've been wanting to get to for a while. So I'm super excited about it. I mean, it's been so busy around here lately. I'm doing a lot of HeroClix content lately, just because it's there, right? It's a game I play, it's convenient. I like the game, and it's easy to record when you're already playing. But I don't want to ignore my Mythic and Cosmic collection, because I'm a huge fan of both, and I know you are too. That's why you're watching. In fact, I did an entire video the other day on, I wanted to do some news about the upcoming head pack that you see from Four Horsemen Studios. And if you're not familiar, go check it out. I did a whole video and my sound did not come out. So literally no sound recorded. So I'm not sure if I forgot to, if I hit something on the mics or what it was, but that was annoying. It could also be the connections on my cables are going. If that's the case, then I'll need a new cable. So yeah, what a pain. That was frustrating. But glad you're here today. Maybe I'll do a new video on that if I have time. This weekend's a little busy, but glad you're here today for this unboxing and review. I am a huge fan of these Dragosaurs, or whatever we're calling them, and yeah, appreciate you joining. So as always, just want to give a quick shout out. Go down into like, share, subscribe. Those are the biggest things you can do for the channel. And also, if you're able to go down and click some of the links, that supports the channel as well. In fact, if I can find this guy available, anything you buy from any links basically doesn't change your price, just gives me a little bit of a commission to help the channel keep going. So that's enough about that. Just glad you're here, and let's get on with the unboxing and the review here. Again, love this guy so far. I did, and the fact that he's a MOTU homage makes it even better. I'm excited for the dragon that's going to be coming from that guy. I need that guy now, which I had passed on before, and now I have to get so I can have the dragon. Though I did not get the dragon. What are we calling them? Are they Dragosaurs? What are we calling them? I did not get the one that was the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. I passed on that one. Excuse me, getting over a cold here. It's another reason I haven't done a lot of speaking videos. So as always, we want to make sure that we, read the bio or check out any art that is available. This again is a MOTU homage for Whiplash, but let's try and read this as best we can. So. Skuur'ge is a brutish thug whose only marketable skills are his incredible strength and nearly impenetrable scaly hide. This duoderm tracker has made a career out of hunting down fugitives and returning them bruised and battered to those who have placed a price on their heads. Although not a full-time employee of the Traders Union of the Five Circles of the Cosmerium, Skuur'ge gets most of his work from that organization. This includes a recent bounty on a Bleeders Guild spy who uncovered something he shouldn't have. Ooh, mystery. Chasing the spy to a nearby transportation outpost, Skuur'ge waits for his quarry to exit the safety of that facility. One swipe of his massive tail and the chase will be over, and he'll be on his way to collect his fee for another capture. I think that was probably the other MOTU homage they came out with, which was Operative, I think was the name, but it's basically their Manny Faces homage. So yeah, let's break into this guy. These boxes are huge. I don't feel quite as bad about throwing these boxes away because it's just pictures. The bio is nice to have, but you can get that online. The question is, am I going to be able to get this guy all on camera? This guy's massive and heavy. And I know I'm just going to knock something over. I'm just going to throw that on the ground. Yeah, there we go. So, wow, the way that's packaged, very cool. Oh, he's got a trident and a sword thing. And the clubs, and we've got some extra stuff there. Oh, something fell out of oh, that's his tail. You can't see it, but something fell out there, and it is his tail. Tails are always interesting to try and get on because you got to try and pull the body apart, which is always a little tough. Where are my scissors? Yeah, getting this guy completely on camera is going to be a little tough. Going to do a little surgery here on the down. I got to find a better way to sort of mount this camera to the table so I'm not afraid of knocking it over. Who puts these twist ties on? Yes, I know it's a machine, but robots are going to ruin us all. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I can just cut that. I probably can. Yeah. That was worth every second that you didn't have to listen to me wrestling with that. Usually these I'm able to just rip. There we go. Oh my gosh, they got like doubled up on these guys because they're so big and heavy. Oh, he's got yeah, he has plastic there across his neck. That's a good attention to detail. Keep paint from rubbing off. Doesn't have anything like that across the waist. Now, if you have not seen my review of my other, this guy, go check it out. Go check it out. It's worth watching. A lot of people have watched that. It's actually one of my more popular ones. I think just because it is such a cool character. And in my opinion, one of the best for last year. I would even name it #1 for last year for 2024. If I did such things, it's all, I mean, it's just open to interpretation, and it's all subjective, right? 'Cause it's opinion, all that sort of thing. But you're here because you want to get my opinion. So I think for me, that was probably the top figure for 2024. It was definitely my favorite. Got my most views of most of the videos I did, so it was obviously incredibly popular. But I think one of the things that, if I had to name something I don't like about these guys, it would be the fact that they seem a little stubby, right? When you first get them, they seem a little stubby. Now, can I get them to stand? That's the real question. Don't worry, I'm going to change the camera angle here in a minute because it's just too tall. All right, so we have changed the camera angle a little bit. We'll see if that helps. I almost feel like I need to get down on my knees here in order to do this. Here we go. Let's try this. Will we fit? We're gonna have to do some of this, some of that, because I can't unzoom anymore. As always, we like to go through the accessories first. So I'm gonna set him aside there. And where did his accessories go? Here we are. Okay. Wow, that's insane. Is there a better way to get at this? Oh, yeah. Is that taped in? There we go. It is not taped in. All right. So first of all, would be the alternate head, which is kind of interesting. So hold on a second here. Let me let's look at this, because it's not like a full head, right? It looks like it's a full head when you see it on the box, but it's kind of like half a head, right? You expect like a whole head. So that's interesting. Not that it looks bad or anything, but yeah. Why they would do it that way? I'm not an action figure designer, so I don't know. And honestly, I don't, while he is meant to be a homage, I think I'm probably going to display him with the dragon face, because who wouldn't? I mean, check that out. But we'll come back to that. So we've got his mace. That's a mean mace. I mean, we've seen it with other figures. I'm thinking Shadow Equidron, Dorn, and a couple others. Some of the other giants. What's the word I'm looking for? Like the big orcs. I forget the word I'm looking for, but yeah, we've seen that before. I mean, all the weapons we've seen before to a degree. Actually, we've seen every single one of these before. Then we've got the trident. Okay, the trident is cool. I like that. It feels a little, be careful with it. And is that meant to go? No. No, oh, actually, I see where it's supposed to go. So, interesting choice. I don't know if I would have made this choice, but you've got this sword. Okay. You put the trident on here. So that's, the color combination is cool. That's definitely an interesting choice, right? You have trident on one hand, Sharpie blade thing on the other. That's pretty cool. It seems kind of dainty for hands like his. I mean, he's got huge hands. I am probably going to swap out those hands for some of these hands because these are the more grippy ones. I'm not going to do that right now. These are actually pretty easy to swap out. Just it's a little difficult on camera. Let's put it that way because I got the camera right here and I'm trying to, you know, so I'm going to not swap out his hands right now. But let's go back to the figure. So again, the stubbiness always kind of gets me. But if we come down here, I'm actually going to kneel down so I can get behind the camera. I'm standing out. I'm in a different spot than I was filming in before, so just a different part of the house, and it's not as easy, as you can probably tell. So, what do I think here? Can we zoom this out more? Give me a second. All right, so we were able to zoom out a little bit more. See how that looks. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So we can get, excuse me, we can get a good look at this guy. And we're going to see how he compares to this guy. Now, of course, they're the same arms, let's see, they have the same, yeah, they have the exact same gauntlet. Maybe not the same level of detail in regards to some of the paint apps. Of course, we're going for the orangish color there. The coloring on the head, while cool, right, it lacks, I mean, the shininess here, right? Check out that shine, if that really comes through. You've got the contrast of the different colored horns. So, in my opinion, if you want one of the dragon guys, I'd probably get this guy. I think he's cooler. But they're both, don't get me wrong, they're all cool from a dragon perspective. I don't think there's a difference in the price, but again, don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. They have the same legs. Again, just different coloring, different belts, and different arm things here. So he's going to have your pretty standard articulation. The cool thing about these guys is they have the articulated jaw, which that is so cool. I mean, you would expect that with a figure like this, where it's just so giant. You'd expect the articulated jaw, but it still geeked me out when it first came. Oh, I mean, you've got the contrast here. I didn't notice that at first. But you've got the contrast with the different color there. Okay, so that's pretty good. You've got, you know, your head articulation. His neck doesn't turn. You've got his arms, which are pretty stiff. As far as the shoulder's concerned, oh wow, that shoulder, like it's definite. That's stiff. Okay, but I guess it's better than being too loose. And there's no way this thing's too cold because it's been sitting in my basement, you know, where the wood stove is. And yeah, it gets like gets up to like 90 degrees down here with that wood stove called. And let's see, so we got your standard articulation. We've got a nice little dress there. Oh, it's got like some scaly stuff on it. I didn't even notice that. Is this guy have that? I don't know. I don't think he has that. Does he? Sorry, I mean to pry. No, I wonder if that's supposed to be like glued to the backing. No, I don't think it is. That's interesting. Oh, and what else? Yeah, his armor has this cool kind of hook thing. So if you want I don't think that's how it's meant to be used. It's not meant to be used like that. But it's kind of a neat little addition there. His weapon, I would probably display him with this one because I think it's bigger and meaner. So I think he's going to get displayed with this one. Again, I think that trident is a little too dainty. The tail, oh yeah, the tail. The tail is fun. The tail, what you gotta do with the tail is you kind of gotta, you gotta get this up a little bit. You're gonna kind of pop it off. And let me see, do I have it? So what I did, I had trouble popping the body off on this one. So it was really just sort of get it as far apart as I could, right? You can see that's coming apart a little bit. And then I just sort of put it in there. Get it apart and put it in there. Draw your own conclusions. Oop. Dropping stuff. I need a bigger workspace. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. So see, you get that sort of notch in there, so you want to get it around the ball joint so you can sort of, oh, that's not it. How did I do this last time? Kind of get it in there, just kind of hook it. Like you can kind of feel it hook. You'll know when you have it. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just pop it. I'm just so paranoid I'm gonna bust something. Yeah, like he's on there good. So paranoid I'm gonna bust it. Here we go. Kind of see in there a little bit better. That's the problem, that other layer of fabric that goes to the front, it's kind of in the way a little bit, kind of hindering it. Let's do it. Dang. Let's see if we can. Get that in there. I don't want to put the scissors in. There we go. Good, see how I did that? I kind of put it in on the side, brought it in, and then just slid it sideways, and now it's in. Okay, so let's try and push the body back together a bit. I don't think I really got it apart that much. Okay, so now he's got his tail in there, which is good because it helps him stand up a little bit better. Oh, and does he have an ab crunch? Yeah, he has a slight ab crunch. Not sure if you can see that. So, let me turn this light down a little bit. Overall, what do I think of this figure? Again, I like the dragons. I think they're awesome. If this one hadn't been an homage, would I have gotten it? I don't know, because I do think, as I said earlier, I think this one's better. So if you're going to get one, if you can only afford one, get this guy, a Rakagar. Rakagar or Rakazar? I think it's a Rakagar. I prefer him better. But you know, if you like green, this might be the way to go. Or what you do, if you like red, where'd the box go? Again, on February 7th, don't worry, I'll have this video up by then. On February 7th, they're coming out. You know, I'm just gonna digitally put in a picture. They're gonna have a head pack for Kragnar, and the head pack for Kragnar, it's gonna be $10, and it's gonna come with a head and tail. Again, I'll have the picture here. That will turn Kragnar into sort of an orange dragon, or Dragosaur, whatever we're calling them. So if blue and green aren't your colors, go for that. From what I understand, it's supposed to be it looks like a killer paint job on the on Kragnar there. Oh, you get the cool little background that comes out of the box. I like to keep these. I keep those. They come in handy for stuff. But yeah, definitely, again, worth having. But if you're on a budget, which I get, I'm totally on a budget. Most people are. Some budgets is bigger than others. If you can only get one, get this guy. He's got the cool sword with the flame. I like his armor better. He these, you know, again, blue is not my favorite color, but this blue is very well done. I am more of a green person. But this, you know, this guy is very, very cool. Do not get me wrong. There's something about this guy with those shoulder pauldrons, the whole thing, right? He's got the whole package. If I was going to get one, just one, I'd get that one. And if something ever comes up and I have to sell one, yeah, it'll probably be this guy. Right? So again, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. As always, like, share, subscribe. It goes a long way for the channel. And definitely check out the links below. Thanks so much for joining. Really appreciate it. And see ya.